This is a react video to 43 scientific mistakes in the Quran by apostate prophet. A lot of his accusations stems from a person who never reflect hard enough about the verses in the Quran, which many of them he took it literally. As you know, even Jesus spoke in parables as in a figure of speech. 151 hours 49 minutes And of all things, we created two mates, so that you may reflect and ponder. Allah created things in pairs. There is a male and a female aspect of it. With exception of microbes which are in single sex which can replicate itself. It is like 99% of living creations are in pairs. 2638 There is no creature on land, nor bird flying with its wings, but are communities like yourselves. We neglected nothing in the scripture. Then to their Lord, they will be gathered. All creatures, though some of them are territorial, but they are one community with each other. The jinn and the other types of jinn is one community. The same goes to the human race, though we are of different races and language, we are but one community of mankind. The same applies to the animals, etc. 3359 The example of Jesus with Allah is like Adam. He created him from dust, then he said to him, be, and he was. Here the word dust simply means from nothing with some aspects of DNA. There is no argument that this verse mention the word dust while the other verse mention of clay. Can you really see fine dust? No, you can't. Allah is simply saying he created Jesus from nothing, meaning not from his own sperm to father Jesus. 4:15-26 We created the human being from clay, from molded mud. So this verse explains that man was created from clay mud, which does not contradict anything with the creation of Jesus, which is from dust nothing. It's just people with limited IQ would always think that way. 5:16 hours 66 minutes And there is a lesson for you in livestock. We give you a drink from their bellies, from between waste and blood, pure milk, pleasant to the drinkers. Milk is generally good for human consumption, though some people are allergic to the lactose in the milk. Nonetheless, if you are allergic to cow's milk, there is always the goat's milk, which is more tolerable to the stomach. And there is such thing as a good bacteria in milk. 6:16:8 And horses, and mules, and donkeys, for you to ride, and for luxury. And he creates what you do not know. Horses are meant for travel. Imagine if Allah never created horses, mules and donkeys. You can't travel anywhere. Kims can move their armies. 76:142 And among the livestock are some for transportation, and some for clothing. Eat of what Allah has provided for you, and do not follow Satan's footsteps. He is to you an outright enemy. 1438 Pairs, 2 of the sheep, and 2 of the goats. Say, did he forbid the 2 males, or the 2 females, or what the wombs of the 2 females contain? Inform me with knowledge, if you are truthful. 144 And 2 of the camels, and 2 of the cows. Say, did he forbid the 2 males, or the 2 females, or what the wombs of the 2 females contain? Or were you present when Allah instructed you to this? Who does more wrong than he who fabricates lies against Allah, in order to mislead people without knowledge? Allah does not guide the wicked people. A lot of things that Allah created are for the benefits of human living. 8:13 The thunder praises his glory, as do the angels in awe of him. And he sends thunderbolts, striking with them whom he wills. Yet they argue about Allah, while he is tremendous in might. 9:14-32 Allah is he who created the heavens and the earth, and sent down water from the sky, causing fruits to grow for your sustenance. And he committed the ships to your service, sailing through the sea by his command, and he committed the rivers to your service. 17 hours 66 minutes Your Lord is he who propels for you the ships at sea, so you may seek of his bounty. He is towards you most merciful. 10:81:2 And the stars are dimmed. 67:5 And we have beautified the lower heaven with lanterns, and we made them missiles against the devils, and we have prepared for them the suffering of the blaze. 11:37:6 We have decorated the lower heaven with the beauty of the planets. 12:67:5 And we have beautified the lower heaven with lanterns, and we made them missiles against the devils, and we have prepared for them the suffering of the blaze. 13:54:1 The hour has drawn near, and the moon has split. 14:10:5 It is he who made the sun radiant, and the moon a light, and determined its phases, so you may know the number of years and the calculation. Allah did not create all this except with truth. He details the revelations for people who know. 15:55 hours 33 minutes. O society of jinn and humans! If you can penetrate beyond the realms of the heavens and the earth, go ahead and penetrate. But you cannot penetrate except with authorization. 16:36 hours 40 minutes. The sun is not to overtake the moon, nor is the night to outpace the day. Each glides in an orbit. 21:33 It is he who created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon, each gliding in an orbit. 91:1 By the sun and its brightness. 2 And the moon as it follows it. 17:36 hours 38 minutes And the sun runs its course towards its destined point. That is the design of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. 18:18 hours 90 minutes Until, when he reached the rising of the sun, he found it rising on a people for whom we had provided no shade from it. 19:18 hours 86 minutes Until, when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it setting in a murky spring, and he found a people in its vicinity. We said, O Zulkarnain, you may either inflict a penalty, or else treat them kindly. This is purely saying that the reflection of the sun was seen in the murky water. It is not a literal that the sun set in the murky water. How low IQ people are thinking that the sun set in the muddy water. It's a figure of speech parable. 20:25 hours 45 minutes Do you not see how your Lord extends the shade? Had he willed, he could have made it stationary. And we made the sun a pointer to it. 21:75:9 And the sun and the moon are joined together. This is referring to the end of the world when the sun and the moon will clash with each other, thus joined together. 22:67:3 He who created 7 universes in layers. You see no discrepancy in the creation of the compassionate. Look again. Can you see any cracks? 23:65 hours 12 minutes Allah is he who created 7 heavens, and from the earth the like thereof. The command descends through them, so you may know that Allah is capable of everything, and that Allah has encompassed everything in knowledge. Please dig into geography lessons and you will find the 7 level of earth as mentioned by Allah and the 7 levels of atmosphere in the sky. 24:21:32 And we made the sky a protected ceiling, yet they turn away from its wonders. 25:31 hours 30 minutes That is because Allah is the truth, and what they call upon besides him is falsehood, and Allah is the superior, the great. 26:22 hours 65 minutes Do you not see that Allah has subjected to you whatever is on earth? And the ships sailing through the sea by his command. And he keeps the sky from falling down on earth, except by his permission. Allah is gentle towards the people, most merciful. 27:21:104 On the day when we fold the heaven, like the folding of a book. Just as we began the first creation, so we will repeat it, a promise binding on us. We will do it. 28:41 hours 11 minutes Then he turned towards the sky, and it was smoke, and he said to it and to the earth, Come, willingly or unwillingly. They said, We come willingly. 29:29 It is he who created for you everything on earth, then turned towards heaven, and formed them 7 heavens. And he has knowledge of all things. 41 hours 10 minutes He placed stabilizers over it, and he blessed it, and he assigned its foods in 4 stages, equally for the seekers. 11 Then he turned towards the sky, and it was smoke, and he said to it and to the earth, Come, willingly or unwillingly. They said, We come willingly. 12 Then he completed them 7 universes, in 2 days. And he assigned to each universe its law. And we decorated the lower universe with lamps, and for protection. That is the design of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. 30:43 hours 11 minutes And he who sends down water from the sky in a precise measure, with which we give life to a lifeless land. Similarly, you will be brought out. 31:24. 43 Do you not see how Allah propels the clouds, then he joins them together, then he piles them into a heap, and you see raindrops pouring from its midst. How he brings down from the sky loads of hail, striking with it whom he wills, and averting it from whom he wills. The flash of its lightning nearly snatches the sight away. 32:16-15 And he placed mountains on earth, lest it shifts with you, and rivers, and pathways, so that you may be guided. 33:16-15 And he placed mountains on earth, lest it shifts with you, and rivers, and pathways, so that you may be guided. 34:29 hours 37 minutes But they rejected him, and so the tremor overtook them, and they were left motionless in their homes. 35 2:187 Permitted for you is intercourse with your wives on the night of the fast. They are a garment for you, and you are a garment for them. Allah knows that you were betraying yourselves, but He turned to you and pardoned you. So approach them now, and seek what Allah has ordained for you, and eat and drink until the white thread of dawn can be distinguished from the black thread. Then complete the fast until nightfall. But do not approach them while you are in seclusion at the mosques. These are the limits set by Allah, so do not go near them. Allah thus makes clear His revelations to people, so that they may protect themselves. 17 hours 78 minutes Perform the prayer at the decline of the sun, until the darkness of the night, and the Quran at dawn. The Quran at dawn is witnessed. 36 2:187 Permitted for you is intercourse with your wives on the night of the fast. They are a garment for you, and you are a garment for them. Allah knows that you were betraying yourselves, but He turned to you and pardoned you. So approach them now, and seek what Allah has ordained for you, and eat and drink until the white thread of dawn can be distinguished from the black thread. Then complete the fast until nightfall. But do not approach them while you are in seclusion at the mosques. These are the limits set by Allah, so do not go near them. Allah thus makes clear His revelations to people, so that they may protect themselves. 17 hours 78 minutes Perform the prayer at the decline of the sun, until the darkness of the night, and the Quran at dawn. The Quran at dawn is witnessed. 3786:7 Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, many people mistakenly believe that this verse is referring about sperm. No, it's not sperm but semen. The scrotum does not have any semen but contain only sperm. When a man ejaculated, two things come out, it's the combination of the sperm and semen. These are two different things. Semen is the liquid while sperm contains the active DNA cells. 38:23:14 Then we developed the drop into a clinging clot. Then we developed the clot into a lump. Then we developed the lump into bones. Then we clothed the bones with flesh. Then we produced it into another creature. Most blessed is Allah, the best of creators. Now, tell me, how can you develop meat before developing the bones for the meat to cling to? Imagine building houses without the steel bone and you just mix in the cement meat. No, bone must come first before the meat can surface from it. As you know, organism is built from the inside, not from the outside. 39:23:14 Then we developed the drop into a clinging clot. Then we developed the clot into a lump. Then we developed the lump into bones. Then we clothed the bones with flesh. Then we produced it into another creature. Most blessed is Allah, the best of creators. 40:11:5 They rack their chests to hide from Him. But even as they cover themselves with their clothes, He knows what they hide and what they disclose. He knows what is within the hearts. 41:25 hours 53 minutes And it is He who merged the two seas, this one sweet and drinkable, and the other salty and bitter. And He placed between them a barrier and an impassable boundary. 42:67:3 He who created 7 universes in layers. You see no discrepancy in the creation of the Compassionate. Look again. Can you see any cracks? 43:2:2 This is the book in which there is no doubt, guidance for the righteous. There is really no mistakes in the Quran. It's just that some people have less wisdom than the others, as such as they think these are errors in the Quran, but their brain is actually blank, for they never reflect deep enough or are less educated, so to speak. Most of apostate prophets' arguments are lame, a reflection of someone who is not highly educated or have wisdom. Warning to those people reading the Quran, please read the multiple translations of the English version. If not, please study Arabic and learn the Quran in its original language. Thank you.